psychopathy. The word itself evokes chills, conjuring images of notorious criminals and cinematic villains often portrayed in movies and TV shows. But the reality of psychopathy is far more nuanced, a complex interplay of genetic predisposition and environmental factors shaping an individual's personality over time. Psychopathy is a personality disorder characterized by a distinct lack of empathy, remorse, and guilt, coupled with superficial charm, manipulativeness, and a blatant disregard for social norms and the rights of others. This essay delves into the mind of a psychopath, exploring their emotional landscape, decision-making processes, and social interactions, revealing the complexities behind their behavior. Understanding psychopathy is not about condoning harmful behavior, but fostering awareness and empathy towards those affected by it. It is about separating myth from reality, recognizing the signs, and encouraging informed dialogue within our communities and beyond. By shedding light on this often misunderstood condition, we can better protect ourselves and foster a society that is both informed and compassionate, ensuring a safer environment for everyone. Imagine a world devoid of vibrant colors where every hue is stripped away, leaving only shades of gray. In this world, every experience is filtered through a monochromatic lens, devoid of the richness and depth that colors bring. This is the emotional reality for many psychopaths. They experience what I call emotional colorblindness, an inability to perceive the full spectrum of human emotions. This emotional colorblindness means they cannot fully comprehend or experience the depth of emotions that govern human connections, such as empathy, love, and sorrow. While they may understand the dictionary definition of love, fear, or sadness, these emotions remain abstract concepts rather than visceral experiences. For them, emotions are theoretical constructs, not felt deeply or personally. This emotional detachment does not render them emotionless robots, as often portrayed in media and popular culture. Psychopaths can experience primal emotions like anger, frustration, or pleasure, but these feelings are often shallow and short-lived. These emotions are fleeting and superficial, lacking the intensity and enduring impact that characterize the emotional experiences of non-psychopaths. Their emotional responses are often quick and transient, not leaving a lasting impression on their psyche. This fundamental difference in emotional processing shapes their perceptions and interactions with the world around them, making their social interactions seem detached and superficial. Decision-making for psychopaths is largely driven by logic and self-interest. Unburdened by the weight of empathy or guilt, they coldly calculate risks and rewards, often prioritizing immediate gratification over long-term consequences. This absence of emotional brakes can lead to impulsive behaviors and a disregard for the well-being of others. Imagine a scenario where a psychopath has the opportunity to gain financially by deceiving someone they know. While a non-psychopath might hesitate, wrestling with the moral implications of their actions, a psychopath is more likely to proceed without hesitation, their decision guided by cold logic and personal gain. This emotional detachment can make their actions seem callous, even ruthless, to those who experience the full spectrum of human emotions. Psychopaths are often masters of social camouflage. They learn to mimic emotions, observing and mirroring the behaviors of others to blend seamlessly into society. This superficial charm, often combined with above-average intelligence, can make them appear charismatic and even trustworthy, masking their underlying emotional detachment. Social interactions become a performance, a calculated dance of manipulation and deception. They identify and exploit vulnerabilities in the others, using their understanding of human emotions as a tool to achieve their goals. This manipulation can take many forms, from subtle flattery to outright coercion, their tactics adapting to the specific vulnerabilities of their target. Section 5. Not all psychopaths are criminals. The spectrum of psychopathy. It's crucial to remember that psychopathy is not synonymous with criminality. Psychopathy exists on a spectrum, with individuals exhibiting varying degrees of psychopathic traits. While some psychopaths engage in criminal behavior driven by their lack of empathy and impulsive nature, many others live within the bounds of the law. These successful psychopaths may excel in fields that reward ruthlessness, charisma, and a single-minded pursuit of goals, such as business, politics, or even surgery. Their emotional detachment, while potentially harmful in interpersonal relationships, can be advantageous in high-pressure environments that require quick, calculated decisions. Section 6. The Successful Psychopath Navigating the Corporate World. The corporate world, with its emphasis on competition, risk-taking and relentless ambition, can be a surprisingly suitable environment for individuals with psychopathic traits. Their lack of empathy can translate into a ruthless efficiency, allowing them to make tough decisions and climb the corporate ladder without being hindered by moral qualms or emotional attachments. Their superficial charm and ability to manipulate others can be assets in negotiations and deal-making. They can effortlessly navigate office politics, identifying and exploiting weaknesses in their colleagues to advance their own careers. However, it is essential to note that their success often comes at the expense of others, leaving a trail of broken relationships and professional casualties in their wake. Section 7. The Dark Side of Charm, Manipulation and Exploitation. The charm of a psychopath can be intoxicating, drawing people in with their charisma and attentiveness. They are skilled at identifying and mirroring the desires and vulnerabilities of others, creating an illusion of empathy and understanding. However, this charm is often a carefully constructed facade, a tool used to manipulate and exploit for personal gain. Once they have gained the trust and affection of their target, they may begin to exert control, isolating them from their support systems and making them dependent on the psychopath for validation and approval. This manipulation can have devastating consequences, leaving victims emotionally drained, financially ruined, and deeply traumatized. Section 8. Nature versus Nurture: The Origins of Psychopathy. The development of psychopathy is a complex interplay of genetic predisposition and environmental factors. Research suggests that certain individuals may be born with a biological vulnerability to psychopathy, characterized by differences in brain structure and function, particularly in areas associated with emotional processing and impulse control. However, genetics alone do not determine destiny. Early childhood experiences, particularly those involving trauma, abuse, or neglect, can significantly influence the expression of psychopathic traits. A nurturing and supportive environment can mitigate genetic vulnerabilities, while a chaotic and unstable upbringing can exacerbate them, increasing the likelihood of developing antisocial behaviors. Section 9. Living with Psychopathy Treatment and Management. Living with psychopathy presents unique challenges, both for individuals with their condition and those around them. While there is no cure for psychopathy, therapy and treatment can focus on managing impulsive behaviors, developing coping mechanisms for emotional regulation, and fostering pro-social behavior. Success often depends on early intervention and the individual's willingness to engage in the therapeutic process. Building a strong support system consisting of mental health professionals, family, and friends is crucial for navigating the challenges of living with psychopathy and minimizing the risk of harm to themselves and others. Section 10. Conclusion. Seeking help and understanding. Psychopathy is a complex and often misunderstood condition that affects many aspects of an individual's life. It is not a choice, but a combination of genetic and environmental factors that shape an individual's emotional landscape and behavioral patterns. These influences can begin as early as childhood and continue to evolve throughout a person's life. While psychopathy is often associated with criminality, it is essential to remember that not all psychopaths are criminals. Many individuals with psychopathic traits live productive lives within the bounds of the law, contributing positively to society in various fields such as business, law, and even healthcare. The key to navigating the complexities of psychopathy lies in fostering awareness, challenging stereotypes, and promoting informed dialogue. Education and open conversations can help dispel myths and reduce the stigma associated with this condition. If you or someone you know exhibits signs of psychopathy, seeking professional help is crucial for diagnosis, treatment, and support. Early intervention can make a significant difference in managing the condition effectively. Understanding psychopathy is not about condoning harmful behavior, but about fostering empathy, promoting safety, and creating a society that is both informed and compassionate. By working together, we can build a more inclusive and supportive environment for everyone.